Welcome for the love of food. This morning we're going to be making some fresh squeezed orange juice out of these lovely oranges. We're going to be using this apparatus, which is, you may have seen me use this for lemonade. This is, for lack of a better term, we're going to call it a squeezer, but I'm sure it has an official name. Remember, we're home cooks here. I'm not a professionally trained chef. I just want to show you the things that I do at home because our tagline is cooking for everyone, right? So we just want to show you the kinds of things that we do, and maybe that'll inspire you. So I'm inspired this morning to give my husband some nice squeezed, nice fresh orange juice for him to take to work in this nice little mason jar. So if you didn't have one of these apparatuses, the squeezer, you could use a device like this. They sell one, this one's specifically for lemons. They sell one in the store that's an orange color that you can use for oranges, and you could squeeze it by hand. And then there are electronic squeezers too, juicers, that you can just hold the orange down over the top. And you may have seen me use that before. I've sent that one up to Nicole, so maybe she'll use it and show you some ways that she might think to make juice as well. Anyway, we'll be back in just a moment. The first thing we've got to do is prep our oranges. We need to wash them. We need to cut them in half. And then we'll be back to show you the process of making juice. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in just a minute. We're back. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to talk about cutting these oranges. So you have an orange. It's got two different sides to it, right? It's got the side where it grew from the tree, and it's got here, and then it's got the little belly button side. And so, or they like to call it a navel. So what we're going to do is we're going to be slicing this way. And the reason for that is that that's going to allow us to access the most juice from these oranges, because we're going to squeeze all these little triangle sections. All right, we're going to cut the rest of these up, and we'll be right back to show you the squeezing process. Welcome back for the love of food. So we've started our process by squeezing some of these oranges into the glass. And that has been approximately 2 oranges, so it doesn't make a lot of juice. You wonder why orange juice is so expensive when you go to the store. So what I do is I place my orange here in our squeezer, our apparatus here, and I'm going to make sure that I have a nice firm hold on it and that my fingers are not in the way. And then we're going to press down. You can hear that juice coming out of the orange. It smells fabulous, by the way. Again, I always say smell-o-vision. Whoever invents that is going to make a lot of money. I'm pressing really hard to make sure I get the most juice that I possibly can from my orange. Now, what I do want to tell you is I used these larger oranges because they were on sale. But in reality, the smaller ones would work a little bit better. And the reason for that being is you can see I've gotten all the juice out of the inside, but the outside still has some juice in it. So I'm going to put these through once, and then I may cut them and try and squeeze them again just to get the most out of it, because as you can see, it doesn't yield a lot of juice. But why do we do it? Well, because it's such a beautiful treat to give someone a freshly squeezed glass of orange juice. It doesn't compare to what you buy in the store, and it certainly is lovely in some kind of a mixed drink or a mimosa or something to that nature. So I just want to give the idea of why we do this, how we do this, and then hopefully you'll be inspired to make some of your own as well. So I'm going to continue through. I started with 4 oranges, and I will yield about a whole cup of juice out of this after I cut them in half and squeeze them again. And again, the only reason I'm doing that is because the oranges were a little bit on the large side. I could have quartered them maybe when I started, but it just doesn't look as pretty. So there you have it. Fresh squeezed orange juice. It's lovely. I don't want to move the glass away because that's still dripping. But as you can see here, we've gotten more than a half a cup of or half of a glass full of this orange juice. Thanks for watching For the Love of Food.